Hi guys, so today is a spur of the moment video. I'm about to make for the first time a recipe called lemon garlic asparagus, and I figured since I'm making it and it's new, then I just make it so you guys can make it also and share with me what you think about it. I will share with you what I think about it. So my ingredients that I have for this is a pound of asparagus. I got feta cheese. I got herb and garlic feta cheese. You probably can use regular feta cheese, but I always like to add extra stuff. You need 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon, 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar, and that's this little one that I have extra from HelloFresh. It's perfect. Never let anything go to waste. You need some dried oregano leaves, exactly 1 teaspoonful of that. 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, so there it is. You can mince your own, but sometimes I mince my own, but I like to get this when I want to just cook and get it over with, so I'll just buy a jar of the already minced garlic. 1 teaspoon of salt, and cracked pepper to taste. So then you also need a half cup of the grape tomatoes cut in half, and then the feta cheese, which I've already showed you, and then you can put lemon wedges on the side to serve. Now while I'm prepping everything, set your oven at 400 degrees. I'm using the oven method, not the stovetop sauteing method. So let's get started. Okay, so it says to lightly grease a rimmed baking sheet with non-cooking spray oil. I always use, and I swear by, the Reynolds non-stick foil. So I don't need to add any non-stick spray or anything to it, because nothing sticks when you use the Reynolds release, or they don't call it a release anymore. They call it non-stick foil now. So I'm using the non-stick foil, but if you're using it on a cookie sheet, use a rimmed cookie sheet, and you want to put some cooking spray oil on the cookie sheet. So, and then you're going to whisk the oil, juice, vinegar, herbs, garlic, salt, and pepper, and then pour half over the asparagus and to evenly coat it. So that's what I got my mixing bowl here for, guys. I'm going to put all my ingredients in there. A little stand today, guys. Okay, that's good right there. So what I'm going to do is get my measuring spoon, which I have my measuring spoon right here. I love these measuring spoons. Got these from Bed Bath & Beyond. Anyway. Alright, so what are we doing again? Mixing all this stuff together. I'm going to whisk it. So where's my whisk? Here's my whisk. And we're going to just put everything together. I'm going to put the dry ingredients in first, and then I'll put the wet ingredients in. So dry ingredients, basically 1 teaspoon of the oregano. This is a brand new oregano. I don't even know if it's open yet. Let's see. Nope, it's not even open yet. And it's defeating me. There. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. Got my salt over here. I'm going to put my 1 teaspoon of salt in. So, let me see if I can sit it down. I totally should have just got the regular stand, guys, because it's a lot easier to do this, so you can see what I'm doing with the regular stand. But again, this was not pre-planned, so I didn't go through all the trouble. So now I got to be difficult and do it this way, but I got this. I got it. You guys won't miss anything. 1 teaspoon of salt. There. See. Look like I can get away with a little bit more salt than that. And you know how I like my salt. Don't judge me. It's just who I am with the salt. I've been cutting down, I promise. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of salt. Damn. I'm not gonna measure the cracked pepper. I'm just gonna put the pepper in because I don't like too much pepper in my stuff. So I just put what I'm not gonna put a whole teaspoon of pepper in. So that's enough for me. I don't need that much pepper. But if you want to go with the directions, it says 1 teaspoon of pepper. I'm not using that much. 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Now we're getting to the wet stuff. So, guys, the chopped parsley. I didn't chop the parsley yet, but I got a nice bag of fresh parsley that I'm going to rinse and chop too. I don't know if I said that. I did because I'm reading off the instructions. But I didn't chop it yet, so I'll chop that in a second. But I'm going to put my minced garlic in. 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Put you right there. I've been using this minced garlic up, guys. I'm almost out of it. It's not good. It means I have to chop my own or just buy some more. Whoop. There we go. It's okay. Nobody got hurt. Still seeing my bowl. There you go. Okay. 4 tablespoons of olive oil. One tablespoon of the red wine. I'm going to do the red wine first because the olive oil is going to not mix well with this liquid. And I got to use the same spoon for it. So 1 tablespoon. Alright, now we'll do the olive oil. Look, I got a whole tablespoon left, guys. Only used half of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of that. Ah, I could have did my lemons first too. Oh well. Can't win them all. So now I gotta squeeze 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice. I got extra lemons to chop up if this doesn't make it, and I don't think this is gonna cut it. They are some nice healthy lemon slices though. Look how big that lemon slice is. It really is that big, as big as it looks on the camera. So now I'm shooting juice everywhere. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this will get me this one lemon wedge. It'll get me 1 tablespoon. So I go slice up some more lemons. 1. See how much more I can get out of it. You're almost at half from 1 wedge. That's pretty good. Alright, let me go slice up another lemon. Okay, so I'm going to slice my wedge. All I have to do, I bought all that parsley. You see all this parsley? I just got a whole bundle of parsley. And all I need is 1 tablespoon chopped. So I just washed what I think is estimated to be about a tablespoon. And I'm drying it with my paper towel. Get the water off. Because I don't want water. It's easier to cut when it's not soaked. Alright, so I'll sit that there. And then I will slice up me onion into a wedge and get another tablespoon of juice out of it. Alright, that's all we need is 1 wedge. Anyway, so to get the rest of the juice to pour in this bowl of goodies here. So, look how juicy. I could just eat the lemon wedge by itself. I love lemon. I like to put it in everything too. And fresh lemon is the best. Okay, there. 2 tablespoons of lemon. And now I'm gonna chop up these. I was about to say asparagus. I'm gonna chop up this parsley over here while I got my chopping board all set to go. So move this out of the way, and then I'm just gonna chop up parsley leaves. I'm left-handed, guys. I probably should bring you guys on this side. Sorry, I'm a lefty. I'm not really apologizing because lefties are cool, but I'm just telling you guys I'm a lefty if you didn't know that. Fun fact. I'm just gonna chop this up real quick. This is probably even still more than a tablespoon. Look, that's about a tablespoon right there. I do not like chopping leaves, any kind of fresh leaves or anything. I feel like I do a terrible job of chopping leaves, so they don't get to be maybe coarse chopped. But after I do the initial cut, the rest of it's just like, all right, whatever. They stick into the chopping board. All right, look at that. Look how big those leaves are. Oh well, still gonna eat it. Still going to eat it. Look at that. That's a, see? Look how good my eye is. I have a good eye. Good eye. That's a tablespoon. Put that in there. I gotta scrape that. Out. That's good. Is that all of the ingredients? That is all of the ingredients, guys. So next, I am going to whisk all of that together, like so. Whisk, 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 whisk. Like I can just smell the seasoning. I'm gonna stick to the recipe, y'all. Stick to the recipe. You know, guys, I always add extra stuff in it, but I'm not gonna add anything extra. I'm just gonna do exactly like the instructions say. Whisk that together. There. I think that's good enough. Look, I just chopped that parsley. Get out of my whisk into my bowl. There. Alright, then you take and you spread your freshly washed asparagus onto your non-stick liner or your non-stick sprayed cookie sheet. And do it like that. So, put this on. This is one bundle. I don't even know if this is a pound. Recipe calls for a pound. I just grabbed a bundle and just put them in my cart and bought it. So that, and then we have to pour half of a mixture over, and then I'll just kind of roll them around in it, but you want to use half of it, not all of this. So let's try to use half. All right, that's about half. And then just gonna kind of roll this around because I want all of it to be mixed in really good in it. Lemon juice with all these seasonings, garlic, all that stuff that I put in there. It smells so good together. And then I'm gonna make sure that all of them are flat on the sheet, cooking in the juice that kind of rolled off. So I think those are pretty well covered. So all covered? All covered. Yeah, well, let's get you down there. You gotta lay down, dude. There you go. All right. Wash this stuff off my hand. Alright, so now I put it in there now. Blah, 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 blah. I got another recipe, guys, I want to share with you too. high. So we're gonna roast it for 8 to 10 minutes. So since I'm roasting it for my particular oven, I'm gonna put it on the top shelf, the top rack in my oven. So, and then I'm gonna set my timer. I'm gonna do 10 minutes, not 8 minutes. Let that go. And while that's going, I'm gonna take my grape tomatoes and slice those in half. So, next thing it says they'll be crisp on the outside and tender in the center. Then you top it with the tomatoes, the feta cheese, and then you drizzle the remaining lemon dressing on top of them. Then you serve with the lemon wedges. So I didn't slice up my tomatoes yet. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna slice my tomatoes. I'm gonna rinse my tomatoes first because my tomatoes, I dropped my bag when I went to the grocery store, and the container that they were in opened up in the bag. Look, it's still in there. They opened up and spilled out in the bag, but that's okay because I'm gonna wash them anyway, and I was glad that they didn't open and fall out the bag and get all over the floor. So, half cup. I love tomatoes. I might put more than a half cup on mine, but half cup of these tomatoes. Halved. So I'm gonna half them. Look at my little chopping station. How much cheese did I say put in there? Half cup of feta cheese crumble. I like extra cheese too. I might put more cheese in there than that also. We shall see. In the meantime, I'm just gonna come over here and slice my tomatoes while we wait in half. Don't care about the asparagus being there. There's just gonna be some, not asparagus, I don't care about the parsley being there. Guys, I am making homemade from scratch chicken. Why do I'm looking at tomatoes? Chicken and noodle soup. That's what I'm making for dinner for us today. So maybe I'll video that one too. I don't think I made that video yet. So be watching for that, because it's that. I'm not gonna put them both up the same day. But be watching, because that's the next recipe video. I might as well shoot that one too. That looks like about a half cup already. I'm going to put some more. The tomatoes look good. Like I can just eat tomatoes just like that too. How red. The color is beautiful. Alright, I'm going to say that's about a half a cup. And then I'll half my feta cheese, and then I'll wait and pour everything in the same mixing bowl that I use. I'll just put the asparagus in here, so I'm going to pour this out so I can drizzle it on top of the asparagus when they come out of the oven in 6 minutes and 56 seconds. The timer's going off. It's finished. 8 minutes later. It smells very good. I'm going to turn the oven off. Turn my water off too. And then take my asparagus out of the oven. See what it, I hear it sizzling. I hear you sizzling. I hear you sizzling. Get my ring is catching on the glove, the mitt. Okay. Use my other hand because that huge rock that my husband put on my finger won't allow me to put my hand in the mitt. It's not a huge rock, but it's very pretty and very precious. And all right, so that is roasted. Now I'm going to transfer that into my bowl over here. Tinfoil doesn't get hot, so I'm going to grab it at the tinfoil and dump it in. So that means I'm going to sit you guys down for 1 second while I do that. See? Tinfoil doesn't get hot in the oven, in case you didn't know. Oh, look. Non-stick. Nothing stuck. And, look. My cookie sheet is still clean, so I'm just saying. Last thing is I'm going to put my tomatoes in. My tomatoes. Guys, you can use a half cup of feta cheese. I'm just going to pop this sucker open and pour some feta cheese on because that's how I roll. And I like feta cheese. So pour your feta cheese on. Look, I should just dump the whole container, but I won't. And then the sauce. Les sauce. Look, I speak unknown languages when I'm cooking. And you just pour the rest of that lemon dressing on it, is what they call it. Get out of there, yummy stuff. Oh, it's done, guys. That is it. I'm gonna put some on a plate. And I'm gonna eat it. Let me get a plate and put some on there so you guys can see. So I can do like they always do on the cooking shows, and you can watch me eat it. And as I'm eating it and going, talking about how good it tastes, you can be wishing that you were tasting it too. Oh, let me get my plate. All right, guys, I just was able to cut that off right with a fork. Look how tender they are. Look, they just cut right with a fork. So I'm gonna take cheese, tomato, and this piece of asparagus. Mouth is watering. That is really good. And since it's so good, I'm just gonna end this video right here because I can't wait to get into that. And yes, I did get a ridiculously big plate for presentation, just like they do in the restaurants, but I'm definitely putting some more on this plate. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you try this recipe, let me know what you think. I think it's absolutely delicious. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe below, share the video, tell everybody you know. See you next video. Mwah.